was in an okay mood. And then the minute I contemplate making a video, my mood plummets. And it's like, bitch, we're in a sort of depressed mood right now. And I'm just like, why? 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 Why the fuck are you doing this to me? Like, body? What the fuck did I do to you? I mean, sure, I don't exactly feed you the right shit. And I don't shower you all the time. And I typically ignore your pain most days. But that's fucked up. Still. Well, I have good news. Oh my god, yeah. Okay. The shirt. It says, me going for the gay. And it's so nice. And I love it so much. And it's not mine. A friend gave it to me. As like, because I am such a bitch. Just the story is just gonna be like, I'm a bitch. But, basically, I'm a bitch. I'm such a bitch. Like, literally, I practically invited myself to her house. I was like, hey, my Wi-Fi doesn't work. Can I go to your house? And she's like, I guess. And I was like, cool. And then, like, another friend came too, and then we just, like, went to her house. And then, like, I was having a really fun time, and I was just like, I don't want to go home, I don't want to go home, I don't want to go home. And then I was like, we were procrastinating on shit, and then I was like, can we just stay here for the night? And she was like, okay, sure. I just felt like I was kind of, like, intruding, but I was just, like, too selfish to care. Again, I'm a bitch. We've mentioned this before. Okay, and so, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. And then at her house, I had a lot of fun. But then at the same time, I kind of, like, was, like, uncomfortable at certain times. Because, like, the friend, I didn't really know her that well. And then, like, I kind of had all these, like, misconceptions about her based on, like, the crowd that she went with. And then also because, like, a friend that I have, she used to run with that crowd, and then she stopped working with that crowd. So she's told me a bunch of stories, and so I just kind of, like, had all these misconceptions about them because of those stories, and also because, like, it just, that crowd just, like, seems too cool for me. And so I just had all these misconceptions, and I started hanging with her, and she was like, she's really fun. She just, like, does certain things that are kind of like, I don't know. One thing I do love about her, though, is she's not judging. There's, like, not really any awkward silence, which is really nice. Really nice. But at the same time, I felt like I was, like, kind of, like, faking it a little bit. Just a little bit, because I just kind of felt like I needed to be better for her to, like, accept me. I don't know. And then it ended up being, like, this some sort of, like, dumbass competition, because, like, she started talking about how, like, her life was bad before, and I was like, oh yeah, my life was bad before too. And then one of my other friends that went there too, she was talking about how her life was bad, and, like, we ended up talking about, like, the worst situations we've ever been in. It started becoming, like, a competition, and I started, like, exaggerating on some stuff just because I could, like, so I could, like, fit in, sort of. And it was fucked up and weird, and just, like, what? And so, like, that was uncomfortable, but then other times we would have, like, funny ass moments, and, like, it was really fun, and we were really connected. But then other times we had those, like, weird ass where I was, like, exaggerating, like, trying to fit in moments, and I was just like, bitch, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand. Like, and then so now I'm, like, kind of confused and, like, weirded out a little bit, because, like, I used to be totally okay with being, like, my weird, happy, loner self, but now, like, after hanging out with them a little bit, I'm kind of, like, questioning it, and, like, I could have the most fulfilling high school life, whatever. I could like, do this and that and, like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just, like, doubting my life decisions, which I do every day. But then, like, with them, it's, like, even harsher. And I'm just, like, I have this, like, religious thing that, well, it's not a religious thing, but, like, I'm saying religious because, like, I do it every day. And it's part of the reason why I don't like taking my videos during the evening, because I'm always, like, in a bad mood during the evening. Because in the evening, I'm, like, depressed. Like, I just get in a bad mood during the evening because, like, I try to go to sleep and then I overthink everything and then I self-criticize myself, like, hard fucking core, and, like, just, like, start, like, hating myself. And so, like, that's part of why I have insomnia a little bit, too. I think because, like, I'll just, like, not want to think about those thoughts anymore. So I won't even try and go to sleep. I'll just, like, read or distract myself as much as I can until I'm, like, literally too tired to think and then pass out. That was that weird eye thing. And so, like, it's not healthy and it's really annoying. But, like, I connected with her on that because she was talking about the same thing. And I was like, oh, I thought I was the only one. And, like, it was pretty cool. And then we also talked about how we both like the same type of guys. But she's gay. But she said if she was into guys, she said that, well, she said she's pansexual romantic, but she's gay, like, sexual. So, like, basically, like, she can have romantic feelings for either sex, but she won't get in a relationship with anyone other than a girl. So, yeah. And then we both have the same type of guy, which is kind of like a feminine sort of guy, and who's, like, very, like, thin and, like a little, maybe a little chubby, too. Just, like, not anyone muscular or anything. And so we both like those kind of guys, and I was just like, girl. And then she said she also doesn't have, like, a preference for girls either. Well, she doesn't have a preference for girls at all. It's just that the guys that she's very picky about. And I'm just like, oh my god, girl. Like, what if I might be pansexual, and then, or pans romantic and then gay sexual like her. I don't know. But, like, I don't know. I feel like I would want to be in a sexual relationship with a guy too, so I'm bi. But I do feel like it changes every day, though. Like, literally, like, I'll wake up and, like, it just, like, depends on, like, the situation, whether I'm attracted to them or not. But, like, it can change daily. Some days I just feel more attracted to guys, and then some days I'll just feel more attracted to girls. Like, it changes all the time. And, but I feel like if I was ever in, like, a transsexual, like, relationship, I would want it to be a girl transition to a guy. Just because, like, I don't, like, feel like I could be in a relationship with a transsexual guy. I just don't feel attracted to that. Not that that's a bad thing. I just feel like I don't feel like I could see myself being in that kind of relationship. But I could see myself being in a relationship with a girl who transitioned into a guy. As long as they didn't, like, do the whole I made a penis thing. Which is totally fine. Like, you can do that. But, like, I don't know if I could, like, be in a relationship. Well, maybe I could. I don't know. To be honest. I do not know. To be honest, I might be pansexual, or I might just be bi. But I feel like I'd be transsexual relationship, which is, like, specific, like, things, and, like, I don't care. Just, like, love whoever the fuck you want to love, basically, and, like, have sex with whoever the fuck you want to have sex with. Okay, like, doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. The whole experience was, like, overall nice, but then, like, there were certain moments that, like, overshadow the nice parts, and they're kind of, like, weird, with the whole sleepover thing. Yeah, but I don't know, I thought it was fun, overall. And then also, like, today I got really excited, because I started actually researching, because I'm getting a turtle this weekend. I started actually researching stuff. Which I did before, but it was just, like, a bunch of vlogs and stuff, and I just, like, bookmarked it because I didn't want to read it. And then I started trying to read it, and then I was just like, I don't have the attention span for this. And so, I looked up YouTube videos and, like, looked up, like, I went through, like, I don't know, like, at least 10 videos that were complete bullshit. And then I finally got to the good shit. And then, so I've been, like, binge watching those and then writing notes on what I need. And I'm mad because I spent all that time, like hours, literally hours, all that time, and I only got 1 page done. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm just mad about that. Like, it's really, and then, like, but I ended up, like, clearing half my room because I was going to have it in the living room because there's, like, this nice little mantle area. But it's not, it's a petition. That's what it's called, a petition. That's right, that was my hand hitting my sausage. Like, that's what that noise is. Ew. Anyways, so there's, like, this little petition that separates the kitchen and the living room. And the petition is, like, pretty long, has a nice amount of space. And it's, like, right across from, like, a giant, like, window that we have in the living room, too. That goes out to the porch. So I was thinking, oh, that's nice, the light and everything. And, like, enough space and everything. And then I told my grandma about it, and she was like, no, you're not having your turtle there. She's like, I don't like looking at ugly turtles. And then this bitch had the nerve to tell me, like, hold on, let me close my door. I love my grandma, but it's getting annoying. Because, like, she just thinks she knows everything. And I mean, I get it. Like, you're really old and you, like, have a lot of stuff. And you know a lot of shit. But, like, still, you don't know everything. And she was trying to tell me what she knows about turtles. She was all like, you can't have turtles not in pairs. And I was like, girl, I just spent hours of research. You can have a turtle by itself. I mean, they like being more than one, but you can have it by itself. Like, it's okay to have by itself. And I know definitely in the future I will get more than one turtle. I just want to try out Popcorn, which is what I'm going to name him first, and, like, adjust to him until I add another turtle. But, yeah, I'm just, like, annoyed because my grandma was always like, no, you can't have one by itself. And I was just like, Grandma, excuse you, you were not the one who spent hours of fucking research, okay? I was that person, okay? So what nerve do you have to fucking tell me what I am doing wrong, okay? Bitch, like, no. First of all, and plus this turtle has spent 2 years by itself. I'm pretty sure it can end up being by itself for a little while longer until I adjust. And then am able to afford another turtle, okay? So, like, shut the fuck up. Like, girl, no. And then she was all like, and they carry diseases. And I'm just like, it's perfectly fine as long as you wash your hands before and after you touch the fucking turtle. And plus, like, you don't need to touch the turtle every day. Like, goddamn. I mean, I probably will because I'm just that obsessed with the turtles. But, like it's not like... She's just, like, freaking, like, ridiculous. I'm just, like, acting like I'm being ridiculous. And I'm just like, girl, you're the one who's being ridiculous. Like, don't tell me what to fucking do about my own turtle that I have been researching for hours and you just know vaguely about because you've heard about it. Okay. Like, really? And then, she's, like, confused because she's, like, older and stuff. So, like, no. And also, I'm a bitch, so, like, excuse my arrogant ass, okay? I'm, like, trying to work on it, but it's just kind of just, I'm a bitch, okay? And I've accepted that, and I'm, like, trying to be, like, nicer, but my bitch-ass self is just like, no. So, I'm gonna be in my know-it-all mood, bitch-ass self for a while, which I've talked about this before, but I don't know how to, like, undo the bitch-ass self, so, like, it's just gonna stay there, and I'm just gonna be, like, an arrogant piece of shit. For the rest of my life, I don't fucking know. I'll probably get a wake-up call eventually. Probably. But, like, I don't know. It just annoyed me. My grandma. And they're shouting outside. Every day, there's, like, literally shouting outside of people, like, cussing or, like, screaming at each other for, like, 1 to 2 minutes. Maybe, I think the most time was, like, 10 minutes. And, like, they just outside my window, and I'm just like, okay, then can you calm down, bitch? Like, calm down. Usually it's a girl, and sometimes a guy, but, like, still fucking annoying. Like, Like, do you need to scream out your life issues to the whole fucking world? So I'm really excited about my turtle. And I cleared off a little area for him. See? Like, okay, my big ass sausage arm is in the way. But I cleared off an area. See? Look at that expanse. Area cleared off. Because my bed used to be in the middle, closer to this, what's it called? Hospital curtains, like a window. But I moved it. So now there's like this giant ass space here. Fit for a turtle. Which they also said that like you need to have a turtle tank. Like they said it's best to get a tank that's like gonna be about the same size that your turtle is. And they said that it's 10 gallons per inch of the shell of a turtle. And I looked up how big red ear slider's turtles get, which was 12 inches, so 120 gallon tank. So I'm gonna have to fit that in here. So that's okay. Yeah. So yeah. And so I'm thinking like this weekend I'm gonna come with my friend and like figure out what she has and what I need, and then we're gonna go to the store and get it. And then also set it up and then get the turtle. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Sorry if I don't seem that enthusiastic about it. I'm just like spent so long researching that I got like a headache, and then plus I have like more homework, so I'm just kind of like, bitch, my head fucking hurts. And I'm really sad though, because there's a song that I want to listen to. It's called, I listened to part of it, but I didn't listen to the whole thing because I accidentally skipped it, and then I was like, fuck me. But whatever, it's over now. But I wrote it down. It's Monsters by Time Flies, and it's really good. I mean, there's a lot of rapping, which usually I don't like rap songs, but it's surprisingly really good. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna take a shower too, if I don't fall asleep first. I'm just like, I think I'm just gonna wake up early and do everything I need to do, because I'm just like too tired. Like the school day, and then researching for hours and getting frustrated because I only got one fucking page, because a lot of that shit is bullshit and just like stupid stuff. I'm like, really? Because like having a turtle is fucking expensive and takes a lot of fucking time, which a lot of people don't understand, because red-eared sliders or like other turtles are cheap. They're like $8 almost, like $8 to $15, and sometimes 20 if the pet store is like super like outrageous and like trying to jip you off. But like the aquarium and like all of the stuff that needs to be in the aquarium, the lighting, the heating, the like filter, the like siphon, the like regulating the temperature, and like the basking area for the turtle is like expensive, and it's like hundreds of dollars, and like people just don't get that, so they think, oh, a turtle's so cute, I'll just get one and it'll be cute, and like leave it in a little aquarium like a fish or something. And it's just like, that's not how reptiles work, honey. Like, no, like you can't just know. And so yeah, and so like I feel like, and then so they were all like cheap ways to like take care of turtle or whatever, and a lot of it was like bullshit, and I was like, really, bitch? Like like really? And I just got mad, and like I went through so many of those, and I was like, really? This is stupid. And I finally got to good stuff. Or sometimes it would be someone who was too advanced, or they like went into too much detail, or were just like so anal about everything, and I was like, bitch, I just want to take care of my turtle. I want to like run a freaking aquarium. Like, excuse you. I mean, I do want to run an aquarium, but you know what I mean, like an aquarium, like the Monterey Bay Aquarium. Like, I want to run that kind of shit. Like, I just want to have like a small aquarium for my little turtle, possibly more than one, like, in the future. But, like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you need to calm down. And then finally I found this girl. She's called the Turtle Girl, and she's, like, I think she's, like, Filipino. She's really good. Like, she's really, really good. Like, if you're ever wanting to do anything with turtles, look up the Turtle Girl. She's, like, amazing. She, like, has really good camera quality, really good, like, commentary, like, notes, and, like, she, like, does bullet points and stuff, and she, like, voices over, like, footage of her turtles, and, like, it's just adorable. So, like, even if you don't want to, like, learn about turtles, you can just watch her videos and, like, fawn over the turtles that she shows, because she has a ton of turtles. Well, I think she has, like, 2 or 3, and then she likes, like, little fish with her turtles, too, and I'm just like, oh, yes, I definitely want fish with my turtles, too, just because, like, I love fish, but I need to have the turtle first, and then eventually I'll bring in the fish, and then possibly another turtle. Or it could be I'll bring the other turtle first, and then the fish, and then just, like, have an aquarium. But then, yeah. But then when I move, I'm gonna have to move Popcorn. And possibly the other turtle. You know what? I'm gonna have Popcorn, and then if I think I can handle moving 2 turtles, then I will do that. But I will not get fish until I move into a place that I'm, like, for sure gonna stay for a while, because Grandma's place, I'm gonna stay for, like, 2 years until I finish high school, and then once I go to college, I'm not gonna, like, live in the dorms, because that's way too much money. Like, no. I'm gonna roommate, and if my roommate is okay with turtles. Well, I'm actually planning on roommating with a couple of best friends that are homeschooled, and, like, they're really fun, and I want to, like, room with them. But I might stay with my grandma a little bit. I don't know. It just depends on what college I go to. And then if I can get a job. Or if I get a job before I go to college. Or if I get a job while I'm in college. And then can handle having a job. And then, like, college. And then also, like, taking care of my turtle. And then moving. And then paying the bills of the place. Splitting it 3 ways with my friends, because I don't know if they'd have jobs by then, because, like, as much as I love them, they're homeschooled, so, like, I don't know if they have, like, the, well, I mean, they could be, like, babysitters or nannies or something. I don't know if they'd, like, be able to, like, handle an actual job, though. So I don't know if they could actually, like, come up with the income to actually, like, help support and actually, like, pay for a place to rent. Live together, and so yeah. But I do know that I would ideally want to live with them, but if we can't because they can't afford it or I can't afford it or something like that, then I would try and find a different roommate who would be willing to, like, have pets or something. Because no way am I living in dormitories, because 1, you can't have pets in dormitories, 2, they're way too fucking expensive, 3, they're crowded usually, because, like, other people live there, and then also, like, just, like, I don't know, dormitory is just, like, not something I want to live in. No thanks. I mean, sure, it's, like, convenient, because it's so close, but, like, it's expensive, so, like, you really want to pay for convenience? Like, no. Yeah. Excuse me. So that's what's been going on for the past couple days that I haven't been videotaping. Video vlogging or blogging or whatever. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna take some medicine and then eat some food and then maybe take a nap or sleep all night and then set up my alarm early so that I can do my homework and then possibly do some more turtle research. Yeah. Hopefully. And then hopefully my friend answers me. Because, like, I don't know. She hasn't answered me yet. So I'm just like, Beans, where are you? You need to know this shit because, like, I need to know what I need to get for my popcorn. So, like, that I am not unprepared and he doesn't, like, die on me on the first fucking day. Like, no thank you. Yeah. And I already procrastinated enough because I was just busy and tired and, like, forgetful and just, like, bitch. Okay. But, yeah, that's it. Hi.